Hey guys, I hope you're okay. I hope that you have been enjoying your time. I hope that you have been okay and practicing a lot, as I told you. Today, finally, we are going to put both topics together and reinforce the same topic once and once and once and once and once and once and once again, so we can practice a lot. Not only giving the topics once, but you can practice one time, two times, three times, a lot of times, so you can have your topics as they are. So today is Thursday, and if I'm not wrong, if this is 9th, 10th, 11th, Thursday is the 12th. Okay, so let's start. Sorry. Okay, so sorry, it's kind of shiny, as I told you the other day, but it's really important that you copy everything with me. Okay, so we are going to write in here grammar 5th grade. Today is, yep, slightly over here. Today is Thursday, November 12th, 2020. The topic for today is practice present past tense sentences. Remember, we are going to use the verb to be. What are my verbs to be, if you want to remember, are, I'm sorry. Here. I, you, we, and they, and she, he, and it. Okay, that's the first rule that we are going to learn today. And the next rule is add s to the verbs on she, he, and it in present, only in present. And the last rule, add the or ed to make the verb past. Now remember this rule very clearly. That only applies when the verb is irregular. So if we're using a verb that is irregular, then you have to change it, and I'm going to write it with a little I in there to let you know that it's irregular, and you have to figure out, I'm going to say it so you can copy it, but if you forget, you can go to the internet, or you can ask your parents in their telephone, what is the past tense of that, the past form of that verb. Okay, let's do our classwork. So we are going to make sentences in this order. Okay, so the instruction, okay? Make sentences with the following guidelines. Okay? So, number 1. For I and you, remember, we are going to make both. We are going to make present and past. Okay, So you make your sentence in present and past. I'm going to give you one example, and that's the only example that I'm going to give you for this. One example for she, he, and it, and then you're on your own, okay? For present, I can write I chew my burger. Remember, if I'm writing cursive, you're writing cursive. And then for the past, this doesn't have an I in here. And if it had an I in there, it would be irregular, but it doesn't. So it's normal. So what I do, I add ed or the. And as much as this doesn't have a letter over here, I have to add ed. It doesn't have a vowel. So you cannot say, I should. You would have to add a vowel in there. So you write, I chewed my burger. See, as you can see, the only thing that changed in the sentence is the fact that we add ed to the sentence, okay? Very simple, very easy, and non-complicated. Let's make another example. Number 2. Remember, you should be copying because I'm going to erase. Number 2. U for laugh. Laugh is the action of having a lot of fun. That would be laugh. So what can I write? Remember, I'm writing 2. So for present and past, okay? So what am I gonna write? For an example, you can write, you laugh a lot, okay? And you don't change anything because it's in present. But in the past, as much as in here, there's no vowel, you have to add ed. So in here, I can write as a little q, ed for past. So you can know that laugh in past is gonna be laughed, okay? So I'm gonna write it as an example in there so you can have it. I can write, you laughed a lot. See, you can write the present because the present is very simple. You laugh a lot. But then in the past, you have ed that I wrote in there that you have to add to make sure that you have the sentence correctly written. Okay, so I'm gonna erase all of these things because, well, no, I'm not gonna erase them. I'm gonna write them by twos so you can have them. Okay, so copy these examples. Pause the video if you need to because you're supposed to be copying with me so we can make the other ones. Remember that if I leave in the space in blank, you have to complete the sentence, okay? Number 3. Remember, if you need more time, you can pause the video and rewind it. Then we have we for cook. And then again we have present and past, and then for we have they. So we have they for go. Okay, so what are we gonna do? We are going to make sentences with both present, past. Okay, so in there I can write my sentence. I can write, we cook tortillas, or we cook chicken. Cook is the action of making a meal, some food. Or, and in the past, this we are going to write in here so you can have it, ed for past. Okay, so the only thing that I have to add to make it past is ed. So we cooked chicken. And then for they, go. Now this alert, This is irregular. The irregular form is went. Okay? I'm gonna give this to you now. But in the other ones, you have to go and research on the internet which is the form. Because there are so many forms, so you are gonna have to make multiple investigations. But the more that you find, the more that you practice and you remember. So it's very important that you know them. So the past tense is went. So what do? I write my present tense sentence. They go, I don't know, they go home, or they go to the mall. But in the past tense, it would be they went to the mall. So as you can see, the only thing that changes in there is the fact that go is not the form of past. It's actually this. Because it's irregular, then you have went. I'm gonna write in here for past so you don't get confused and you know what to write, okay? So you have to complete this other sentence, okay? I'm gonna wait for a couple seconds because I need to erase. Remember that if you have problems copying, you can always stop the video and rewind it. Okay, let's continue. Five with she, he, it. Finally, we made it to the third person. Remember, for present, she, he, and it, you have to add s. So I have she and then drink. Now, the past form of drink, this alarm is an irregular. So the past form, we are gonna write an I for irregular, and it's equal to drank for past, okay? Because the past form of drink is drunk for the past tense, okay? The past form. So I have both. I have present and past. Sorry. Okay? So you have to write both sentences. So what you can write? She drink. But remember, for the third person, we have to, so I'm going to highlight the S, so you remember that for the third person, you have to add an S for drink. So you would write, she drinks lemonade. She drinks Coke, okay? And then for the past tense, she drank lemonade, or she drank Coca-Cola. Number 6. He for swim. Okay, now again, swim is irregular. So the past form is swam for past. So what am I gonna do is, when I'm writing this in the past form, I'm not gonna write swim. I'm going to write swam. Swam is gonna be the past form. So what am I gonna do? Present, past, okay? And then I make my sentences. What am I gonna make? I'm going to make my sentence. Remember, for the third person, I add S. So I'm gonna highlight my S and I'm gonna write, he swims on the pool. And for my past, he swam on the pool. So as you can see, the sentences are very, very, very simple. One more example, okay? Let's do it. 7 7, I have eat. Now in this case for eat, we are going to use the dog, okay? And then we are going to write bark. Bark is the form of communication for the dogs. They don't speak, they bark. Woof, woof, woof. So that would be regular. If I don't write this in brown, that means that it's regular. So what we are going to do is write my sentences in present and in past. Sorry again. Press. It's really difficult to write on the side. I try my best. So what you're gonna write? The dog bark. But as much as it's third person, we have to add s to the verb. So we write the dog barks. The dog barks. See? Because it's third person. And as much as this is regular, we just have to add ed for past. Okay? So what am I going to write? The dog barked. Barked, because that would be the correct form to do it. So that is it for today. Remember to practice following the different instructions that I have given you. This has to be sent on Friday. On Friday, we are going to see each other. So, so you can ask your questions and check if you have the correct information. And for Monday, again, I'm going to give you this same form of classwork, but with different sentences. So we practice. Okay, guys, so I hope that you have a good day. I hope that you're feeling amazing, and I'll see you later. Bye, guys. Remember to copy everything and complete the sentences. See ya.